What's going on, everybody? It's me, That Weeb here, back with another episode of a brand new What If that you guys got to vote on during my community post that I posted yesterday, and that got second place. So this video should be coming out right after What If Naruto Was a Demigod Part 12. So this is Part 1 for What If Naruto Was a Dragon Slayer. So let's get right into the What If. I hope you guys enjoy this. I've had this in the back of my mind for a while. So let's explain how this is gonna work. So, as we already know, the Dragon Slayers from Fairy Tail were raised by dragons. So let's get into how this is gonna occur. Miyuto and Kushina die as the Nine Tails is shoved directly through them. Miyuto then uses the Reaper Death Seal to seal the entire Nine Tails within himself and Naruto. Half into Naruto and half into him, just like the original. However, this time, in this timeline, after he's done sealing them, before the third Hokage can come by and pick up Naruto like what happens in the original. This time, however, now the dragons exist in this world. Yes, the dragons who were in the world of Fairy Tail are in Naruto. And in the next part, if we have time, I'll get to in this part. But anyway, the dragon Igneel will be flying over the Leaf Village at this time, trying to inspect the unnatural amount of nature energy chakra he can feel coming off of the QB. As Igneel flies down to defend the child, he then realizes that the Nine Tails is gone. He can sense that the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails is now this young boy of Minato and Kushina. He picks up the child and its blanket and then flies off away. Hiruzen comes by and sees that Kushina and Minato are dead, and he assumes that the Nine Tails must have been killed as well in the attack, meaning that the Leaf Village is now severely weakened as its strongest asset is missing. Igneel and Naruto would fly off into the distance as Igneel would decide to raise Naruto himself. As Naruto would grow up away from the Leaf Village and being taught by Igneel, Igneel would explain to Naruto all the ways of the world and teach him about humans and writing and reading. Naruto's personality would be much more similar to Natsu from Fairy Tail in the original. As Igneel and Naruto grow closer and Naruto sees Igneel like a father to him, Igneel then explains to Naruto that their purpose in this world is much more greater than any of them could ever imagine. Naruto and Igneel train quite often when he was younger in order to teach Naruto the correct Genkai that can only be gifted by dragons. In this world of chakra, people have Genkai, which are these things called blood trait limits, Igneel explains to Naruto, such as the Uchiha clan from the Leaf Village, which is the village from the Land of Fire, my territory actually. Because Igneel is the King Fire Dragon, which makes him the ruler of the entire Land of Fire and protector of it. Igneel explains that, that this Genkai is usually gifted from genetics and DNA from a long amassing of chakra for many generations. However, the dragons have a very large amount of nature energy deep inside of us that we can give access to certain humans if we choose to. These humans are then called Dragon Slayers, and this chakra Genkai would be known as the Dragon Slayer Genkai, a rare Genkai only given to a few of those who are chosen by us specifically. Naruto, in order for you to accept this gift, I need you to train hard and begin to master Fire Jutsu. Naruto, even knowing that he has a wind natural energy, actually begins developing and learning his second chakra nature of flame. As Igneel coaxes out the flames within Naruto, he finally gets Naruto to become a very decent user of flame jutsu. By the time Naruto is 8 years old, Igneel and Naruto are basically finishing up their training. As Naruto has a grasp on almost all of the Fire Dragon techniques, the Fire Dragon Roar, the Fire Flame Pit Fist, and some other unique techniques that he can create, Igneel says that he'll be gone for a while, and Naruto passes out. As Naruto wakes up alone, he searches for Igneel, wearing the scarf that his father had given him. As Naruto rushes around, he then finally finds his way out from the homeland that he and Igneel came from. He promises that he's going to find his father Igneel, no matter what, and begins to head out on his own. As Naruto heads towards the Leaf Village unknown to him, he then walks into the Leaf Village where the Border Patrol see an 8-year-old kid walking in. He's calling for Igneel, and as he does so, he stumbles his way through the Leaf Village. The Chunin and other ninja there don't see this little kid and have no idea who he is, and decide that he's probably not worth the trouble anyway. As he walks around, he then is getting scared, and he rushes around, looking around the entire village. This is when he's brought to the third Hokage by some Chunin who are kind of nervous about seeing this kid in the Leaf Village. The third Hokage sees Naruto and immediately recognizes that this is Miyato's son. He decides that he can't tell. Decides he has to figure out something, and Naruto, he is given his own house just like the original. He then explains to Naruto that this is the Leaf Village and that your real parents, your human parents, came from here. Naruto is confused and then actually asks the third Hokage if he knows where Igneel is. The third Hokage, who actually knows who Igneel is, due to him helping fight in the last Great Ninja War, and almost all of the Great Ninja Wars, along with the Leaf Village, he obviously knows who Igneel is. He explains that Igneel is the guardian of the Land of Fire and hasn't been seen for for years, and not since the Third Great Ninja War, in fact. Naruto says that he's lying and that the dragons do exist, and that he had been raised by Igneel his entire life. Now, Naruto is input into the academy at a later age. Naruto's skills were way above an academy student, and Sasuke admired him for his fire jutsu. Naruto searched across the Leaf Village multiple times and called for Igneel for many of it. Naruto always seemed sad, and he eventually forgot about his mission, and he said that he would find Igneel eventually, no matter what, one day. So, Naruto goes back and focuses on his life now, and says that after he becomes a strong ninja himself, then he'll go and hunt Igneel down and find him, and ask why he left him there all those years ago. Naruto's 10 years old now, and as he's adapted to ninja life and academy life fairly well, he now continues to wear his orange jumpsuit from the original, instead of his rags he had originally, plus his white scarf that had been given to him. Naruto, who has the scarf that Igneel had given to him, always kept it close to him. Whenever anyone else tried to touch it, he would get really pissed off and try and actually challenge them to a fight. Naruto doesn't really pull pranks much as a kid, however, he does like to show his skills to the other kids as well as the villagers to try and make them impressed with him. Naruto's dream in this timeline isn't necessarily to become the Hokage, however, his dream is to protect all of his friends, as well as keep everyone in the Leaf Village safe until he can find Igneel to defend the Land of Fire again. Speaking of which, the other dragons across the lands have been noticed as being missing as well, and unknown to Naruto, a few other children have now been missing their parents as well. Naruto continues to train and become stronger as he masters a few more of the Fire Dragon ninjutsu, and as he becomes closer to being an adult, he then realizes that he's 12 years old, and as being so, he then has to take the academy graduation test as a genin. Naruto takes the graduation test, and Sasuke, who looks at Naruto and thinks he's just a big fire-spitting idiot, then watches as he takes his examination. Naruto's instructed to make a clone, and Naruto puts his hands together and creates a hand sign. Instead of creating a normal hand sign, Naruto's Kekkei, the Dragon Slayer Kekkei, allows him to use his element to basically create most jutsus as long as he can use the proper hand seal and as well as fire release. Naruto does this and creates a regular clone using his fire release, which creates a fire clone that bursts out of existence through combustion. Iruka is quite impressed with this as he has displayed his own combat skills before, and Naruto passes the graduation test. Mizuki would try to steal the scroll later on from the third Hokage's office, be captured, and eventually be sent to prison. Now Sasuke, Sakura, and the rest of the team, and all the rest of the teams, and the ninja who are going to become genin take their graduation exams. Everyone passes just like the original, and then the next day everyone meets up. Naruto, who has actually decent test scores in this timeline, I think would not be placed on Team 7. If you guys want him to be placed on Team 7, then make sure to comment down below. I'll be ending the part here. I'm going to be putting a poll above. What team do you guys want Naruto Dragneel to be placed on? So, Naruto Dragneel is going to be his name, by the way. And if you guys want him to be what team he wants to be placed on, make sure to specify who you want on there. Or if you want me to create new characters to be teammates with Naruto. I kind of have a story planned out in my head for what's going to be going on with the future of this What If. I hope you guys enjoyed this part and also look forward to the future. I'll see you guys later, and make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord server. So, bye.